Guys, right now, the name Khamzat Chimaev is once again at the center of heated debates. After his spectacular victory and championship win, everyone's asking the same question: who's next for the wolf from Chechnya? As we know, the UFC is always hunting for the biggest and most profitable fights, and for Chimaev, every door seems wide open. Rumors are even swirling that he could get a shot at the light heavyweight title. But here's the problem. Should that happen right now? Because standing there as champion is Magomed Ankalaev, an absolute monster, one of the most disciplined and dangerous fighters in the UFC. Matching up Chimaev against Ankalaev would basically mean throwing two of the top post-Soviet fighters against each other. Sure, the UFC might want that chaos for the hype, but let's be real, that's not the fight fans are asking for right now. On top of that, their career paths are totally different. Ankalaev spent years grinding his way to the belt, while Chimaev is only just beginning to dominate middleweight. And let's not forget, he just dismantled the champ Dricus Du Plessis like he was nothing. Du Plessis came in undefeated in the UFC, beating every top contender, and yet against Chimaev, he looked completely helpless. So pushing Chimaev and Ankalaev together too soon could actually kill the hype for both. Then there's the other option, welterweight. Things are just as complicated there. Right now, the champ is Jack Della Maddalena, but his upcoming fight with Islam Makhachev could flip the division upside down. If Islam actually goes for that second belt, it's hard to see Maddalena holding on to it. At least in my opinion, though he's still a dangerous fighter. But if Islam wins, Chimaev might be left without a truly big-name opponent at welterweight. Fans aren't going to get hyped for Chimaev versus some temporary champ with no star power. And let's be honest about Chimaev's body size, he's clearly bigger than most welterweights. His weight cuts always look brutal, and risking his health for a belt that might lose value soon doesn't make much sense. Why suffer just to drop back into middleweight again later? That's the real dilemma here. The UFC has to decide, do they build Chimaev's long-term legacy at middleweight with potential matchups against Adesanya or Pereira? Or do they risk it all with a historic super fight that could either make him a legend or derail his career? And of course, American fans love the idea of a triple champ. And honestly, Chimaev looks like the one guy right now who could actually make that happen. But moving too fast across divisions doesn't always pay off. So the situation stays wide open. On one side, Chimaev is ready to fight anybody, anytime. On the other, finding the right opponent that excites both fans and UFC management is the real challenge. The next month might give us the answer. Will Khamzat become the champion of champions, or will the UFC slow things down and build him up step by step? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think is the perfect next opponent for Khamzat Chimaev? Because honestly, a fight against Islam Makhachev or Ankalaev might not be the best move right now.